And then I was just, and then okay, and oh, go live. And then I was saying how, listen, I don't care. Propane is propane. Natural gas is natural gas. You hook up you hook up the wrong one, you're gonna get an explosion. He slammed the door in my face. I drove home and happened to be passing a couple of fire trucks going the opposite direction about 5 minutes later. Coincidence? You tell me.
I think not.
But I think not. Oh gosh, wait, am I running this show? I'm running this show because that can only mean one
Fab
thing.
Studios,
Uh-oh.
Fab Studios presents Figure Action. That one's me.
Hey, I'm in the show
That's
and
right,
everyone
folks.
can see me. I'm not used to watching this on a
That's right,
laptop.
folks. It is Thursday night. It is 9:00 Eastern time. It is me, Trustarscreamer, the one, the only, and the only media outlet that anyone seems to pay attention to because I still can't get a damn Instagram post going more than 30 likes. And this man, T-Man 978, the man, the myth, the legend, whose coattails I've been riding the last year and a half. And it's the figure action. It is figure action. First of all, of course, please give us a like. Please give us a comment. Please give us a subscribe. Please check out my Instagram at Trustarscreamers. Yes, I'm shilling the hell because since the two of us, I'm taking full advantage of this, folks. And I got beer. Not only do I have beer, though, I have at least 10 awesome people watching us right now. We've got Benjamin Whitcomb. We got Dodge Transformers. TM Reviews. Aren't you supposed to be putting your kid away to bed? Jose Cortez, Winston, the man, the myth, the legend, Texas Blaze, and this guy named Kevin Womack, I hear, who has a few other figures.
Dodge Transformers 84.
Oh, and this guy. IT7. That's right. You guys are all important. I got to have that one on. And
Thank you, Dodge. You're one of the only people that watch that.
oh, yeah, that was. I didn't even know you had that figure. I'm bad. Oh,
I don't think anybody.
quick note for any of you who are wrestling fans, I will be on Pake for Likes Chatterday show this Saturday, and we are going to be talking wrestling. I, of course, am an AEW shill 100%, but I have watched my fair share of WWE. It's going to be a good time. For those of you who caught the last Chatterday for the photography show, I greatly appreciate. And enough about me, enough about my ego. Plus, I have a full beer here. T-Man, how are you? How was your week? And what did you get?
This way. I'm doing great. Yeah, it's hard to figure out, especially it's hard to figure out on the phone, but definitely hard to figure out here. But I'm doing good.
I've learned how to
Welcome,
do it.
Aquatechie and KJ Smith.
Oh.
I think this is probably the only review I put up this week. I've been super unmotivated, but Doctor Strange.
I swear I'm not going to buy that because I just want the ring. I swear I'm not going to buy that because I just want the ring.
You should. Well, I don't know. I like his face. His face is awesome. The outfit is awesome. And the effect is awesome. People think that we're going to get it again, but when it comes out again, it might be $40 instead of 30.
They're going up every wave now, it seems.
I got a fun free bag from GameStop just because I bought this. They finally got this at GameStop. I found it at one, and then another GameStop had it tonight when I went.
I've been looking for him. Right now, I had to put a pre-order in at the Big Bad Toy Store, but as soon as I find it, I'm taking it off.
GameStop. You might get lucky. It seemed like they all got one, so you should go tomorrow. I used a bunch of my points. They changed the way they do the points now. You can actually do $3 points and $1 point, and you can use two of them at once. So I used the $5 and a $3 to get $8 off. Yeah. I got Roach from The Witcher, and I still haven't reviewed it, even though Lord knows I should. He comes with a little sword that he can put in his mouth. It's like he had. It has the one sword sheath, but it has another one on this side.
Okay.
Wow,
I was at Target today, and they actually had the from the Witcher series, the oh God, what's his name with the skull mask on? They had him for 50% off.
Oh, yeah, he has a real. I seen that tonight. He has a weird name. I own that figure, and I never reviewed it. Just because I've been wanting this for a minute, and I didn't find anything else tonight. And at Target, these are $9 instead of the almost 12 they are at Walmart. It's Studio Series Shockwave Core Class. He's cool. The plastic feels solid. It doesn't feel flimsy like those what do they call it? What's that store? Family Dollar Transformers.
Mm-hmm.
And I also found these randomly at Target. It's called Ultimate Legends. These are Naruto figures, like 4-inch.
Is
So
that
it's
kind of like
Naruto,
the like those Dragon
like the
Ball figures?
dragon? Yeah, the what are they called?
Not the
Dragon
Dragon
Ball.
Stars, but the other ones.
Yes. Crap, I keep Dragon Ball Evolve. They're the same
Yeah.
size, but these look they look better painted than those to me. But they're like the exact same height.
I was impressed for those figures for what I paid for them and what I got. They were, I think, they outclassed their price point. To be honest.
Yeah, these look. I don't know, when Naruto was younger. I don't know how tall he was, but they seem to have scale to them, unlike the Dragon Stars. I mean, the Dragon Ball Evolve. So we'll see when I open it. I plan on opening that tonight. Might be it. Winston, if I don't review Lionel tonight, I'm just going to throw him and Panther into a box and ship it back to you tomorrow. I've been, like I said, super unmotivated recently. But
I think because no.
Yeah. Link's Awakening.
I don't know. It's an old one we had a while ago.
No, it's going to be Fortnite, probably.
Probably. I saw that Moon Knight's going to be on Fortnite.
Oh, yeah, he's already on there.
Man, are you caught up on Moon Knight?
Yeah, I saw yesterday's episode, yes.
That show is, I thought WandaVision was a unique show. I'm loving. It's definitely easier to get into than WandaVision was.
Yeah.
But this is some beautiful storytelling here, folks. If you're not watching it,
it's definitely more action stuff, I think, than Wanda, because those first few episodes were just sitcom-y.
But it's definitely it's so different.
Yeah.
And the last 10 minutes of this episode was just like, fuck.
Now you wonder where they're gonna go with it.
In the good way. So I give this show full recommendation if you're not watching Moon Knight. So
I like it. It seems to have a lot of these shows and movies tend to have like the same formula. I'll talk to you about it afterwards. I don't want to spoil what happened in the previous episode if people didn't get a chance yet.
I would say now Moon Knight is worth your time. If anything, the fight in episode 3 is absolutely beautiful. When he jumps off the building, it's just you're screaming, why does this guy not have soft good capes? And I'm ready for Mezco to make an MCU Moon Knight and an MCU Mr. Knight. I'm just ready to.
Yeah, when they were displaying the Thor figures and they show those nicely sculpted capes, they didn't demonstrate how flexible they were. And I was like, if those things are hard, that's going to be annoying because those capes came all the way to their ankles.
We're going to talk about those. Don't worry. We're going to talk about those. I actually have them queued up. But
how are you doing and what have you got?
You guys want to get comfortable. I'm doing. It's been a hell of a week. My pipe's blocked up yet again on Easter Sunday. And we now might have to get a sewage injection system put into my yard. Because, yeah, it was horrible. It was horrible. It's cleaned up.
If you know how to do it, you can embiggen yourself.
Oh, right. I can't embiggen. I forgot. I should have embiggened you. I didn't embiggen you. I'm sorry, sir. Anyway, I'm embiggened. Yeah, so my yard, my front yard on Monday was a complete shit show, literally, because I had to open up the safety valve. And but we got the blockage cleared out. And like I said, they might have to do. Yeah, I was getting sewage injected into my yard, Mike Rogers. It was not fun. And we're going to see how it goes because it's still going to be a hell of a lot of money. But at least the estimate was half of what we thought it was going to be. So it went from being utterly life devastating to at least just making life difficult. Fortunately, I compensated by getting a whole lot of neat toys, and it's a lot of them. Because I found, like, last week I had nothing. This week I had a big bad toy store shipment come in and just was finding shit. But like from Big Bad Toy Store, I finally got the MDX Bumblebee. I had to take him out and messed around for a little bit. And yes, this guy is all the hype. All the hype. I immediately pre-ordered the Optimus Prime from this. I am almost ready to give up on transforming Transformers and just collect these. Like, it's that good. Got a little more Arch Core. I got my Wolf, which will go great when I finally open Frostlight. Yes, I still haven't got a chance to. The heck? I just got to re-ID. Oh, okay. He disappeared, folks. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I can still hear you. It says log in right here. And when I did that, it just totally took me off the page.
Got it. Sorry, folks. I had to pull away because he sent me a message on Facebook to re-add him. But yeah, I got my Arch Core Wolf guy. So are you going the full Berserker or are you just sticking with Frostlight as is?
I want to get the fist at least.
He's got two. Wait, you want to get fist? Never mind. But they've got two wolves coming out, so.
Yeah, my problem is I just have so many other things on pre-order.
Yeah, but I mean, for me at least, I'm going full Berserker for this. I'm looking forward to it. Got the Deadpool 2.0.
Oh.
But I got both flavors. So I got both the Weapon X and this, because that way I can have one of these guys posed with swords and one of these guys posed with pistols. And since I do have the Arkham Knight, I am going to probably give one of Deadpool's guns to the Arkham Knight. And yes, Mark Rogers, I did get that Frostlight at TFCon.
You are Matt style splurging.
It got, well, yes, but as opposed to Matt style splurging, it's not all with $80 mezcos. He's not here. I can make fun of him. If he doesn't want to be made fun of, he'll show up.
Yeah, Matt buys every Rumble Society. Oh no, I got mine shipped.
That actually looks pretty cool. You got to admit. When I
Yeah.
send them like that.
I threw my Leo box away.
But so I got the Ralph and Foot Soldier and Jason and Leo and Don. So hopefully the rest will come out soon, but I'm very excited to mess with these guys. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Raph and Tommy.
Yeah, wait, there's still more, folks. I did get another Hulk because I want to keep this guy mint and sealed box because he looks freaking amazing.
Dedication.
Hmm?
Dedication also. Matt style splurging.
There's something about this. There's something about these 40th editions. I gotta say, there's something about it. I don't know what.
They're almost like Marvel Selects.
Yeah. Got me another Fortnite glider. I'm actually really tempted to give this one to Snake Eyes, believe it or not.
You know, I didn't know you got the first one.
I got TNTina.
Oh. No, I
So
missed that.
I saw this one, and I said I think I was debating either giving this to either the Chaos Agent, which I know he's on the box with it, or
Yeah, he looks good on there.
but also I was thinking Snake Eyes might look kind of cool with it, or even Zartan, believe it or not.
Oh yeah, both of them.
It looks like something Zartan would ride in. Found Eye Guy in the wild.
I have not seen him in the store.
I was totally weak. I don't know why, but I couldn't say no. And I found the Soul Crusher from McFarlane.
I've been looking at that and holding it in the store, staring at it for 10 minutes.
You know what I'm talking about then. There is something very alluring about this design.
Oh yeah, it definitely looks good. It's so detailed and intricate.
And then today, yeah, there's still a little bit more, only 2 more to go. I picked up the Drifter motorcycle from the Batman because I think this is going to look absolutely awesome with either the Chief spawn, with the Gunslinger spawn, and a NECA Terminator. I think all 3 would look really good on this bike.
Oh, yeah, the NECA Terminator.
But because in the I did read the Spawn Gunslinger comic, he does ride a motorcycle for a little bit.
You should open that and test it because Gunslinger is abnormally huge.
Oh, I know, but I mean, it's hopefully. I mean, I know McFarlane's got some scale issues, but hopefully it should go well with it. And then finally, I was not expecting to find this. I had this on pre-order from Amazon. They had release date of November 3rd for this. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you've seen this yet, T-Man. I'm gonna actually put you back up here.
Oh no!
Yeah, the Piranha's head. You seen this?
I have not seen any of the Power. I barely see the regular basic Power Rangers.
But this one's got also the nunchucks with like the flying fish on there. So
what
this
store
is
did
the
you
guy
find
who he killed the Megazords.
Did you find it in GameStop? What
No,
store?
I found this at Target.
Wow.
And it wasn't street dated. So they actually let me walk out with it. And this is seriously one of the largest haul weeks I've had in a long time. Like that's my month right there. If I don't get anything else the rest of the month, I'm happy.
Right.
My backlog for photography is like I just need to lock myself down here in the basement with a case of Mountain Dew and
some Ritalin.
Yeah. But yeah, that's my crazy week. So let's we got some interesting news. Both Hasbro pretty much killed it this week with a lot of announcements, but especially with the last couple days, the Marvel Legends, they had one of their Pulse Tuesdays, and we're gonna break things up. We don't like to talk Transformers and stuff, but this week we're gonna hit the other side of Hasbro. Let me get the screen share going on. Share screen. Tab. And we're going to start off with the Love and Thunder wave.
Do you love that Thunder?
Well, the trailer dropped, first of all, and I was very, very impressed with it.
I liked it.
I mean, they hit the same formula they did with Ragnarok of, nostalgic music and just some really nice jaw-dropping scenes to it. I mean, it's going to look gorgeous. It's going to look gorgeous whether in 3D or just on an IMAX.
Comic
And
panel accurate scene.
yeah, there's probably a couple comic I mean, there is some real love in this one. You can find all kinds of the Easter eggs online.
Yeah, when I saw that comic panel shot for shot, that blew my mind.
Well, I can never pronounce the director's name. Taika
Waititi.
Yeah, Taika Waititi. He was never a comic book fan, but he basically called in nerds to consult for it, which was great. So that, and through them, he then that's how he built Ragnarok, and that's why he's doing the same. Probably did the same with this. And he's just a goddamn boss. I mean,
that I don't know if the hair is gonna. So I don't know if the hair is gonna look like that, but the Star-Lord figure looks a lot like his father.
Yeah. I mean, let's go ahead, scroll down here. Come on, work with me here. The Build-A-Figure's Korg, and it looks absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, I like the painted pants.
The painted pants. It looks like there's the wash on the fur coat on here. Looks like there's actually a wash on his actual stone. The rivets all individually painted. The highlight on the brass plates. I mean, I actually think this is my favorite piece of the wave. I mean, there's not much for this wave I really want, but if I could buy this individually, I probably would, because he would work just as a great individual figure.
Want is definitely Ravager Thor.
Agreed. 100% agreed. But here is Gore the God Killer, which every time I look at this, I mean, they did a great job on the face. That's definitely Christian Bale. Weapon looks good. Got his nice sculpted feet on there. We were talking earlier about the plastic. It almost looks soft goods.
Yeah, the way they sculpted it. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it's got the fraying here. There's definitely some love to it, but god damn it, it just looks like death from Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey.
Or powder.
I can't. I can't even watch a trailer for Prouder without feeling clammy. It's just not right. I kind of wish. What was the villain in The Dark World? Because I know nobody saw that movie. The Malefic, the movie version of Malefic, got this kind of love, because he was actually played by Chris Eccleston, who is one of my favorite actors, and he definitely got a raw deal. In fact, that's two former Doctor Who actors who got raw deals in Marvel films, because Matt Smith in Morbius just got steamrolled.
I had no clue who that character was. I didn't know he was like a significant character.
Oh, Malefic? Yeah, he's one of those guys who could. Yeah. The Groot here is basically a redo of the one that came from the Toys R Us pack before Toys R Us disappeared. But I do love these effects. The paint is boss on this with the green highlights. I don't think he's got a torso twist or ball joint on here, but
I think he does. He's twisted right there.
Oh yeah, there it is. I kind of want. If I saw this guy in a clearance bin, I wouldn't say no. Let's put it that way. But I got a feeling he'll be one of the few ones not in the clearance bin.
That he might not even be in the movie that long.
Probably not. I mean, I got a feeling the Guardians are going to be like in a 10-minute montage, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what. So I was watching somebody talking about little details, and they're like, you see, they just zip off. So that's probably going to be in the beginning.
Valkyrie looks great.
Yeah, that cape, the way it's sculpted, like it looks like it would have bendy wire in it.
I mean, this is dear God, this is light years ahead of the last Valkyrie. Again, we got our double jointed pinless elbows. Notice pinless legs.
Not the last one, but the first one, definitely.
Oh God, that thing was crap.
The last one with the white outfit, she is beautiful.
Yeah, but this, I mean, I kind of wouldn't have minded one with her in a suited figure, to be honest. I think she looks pretty cool in the suit.
That might be later.
It probably won't happen, but it would be neat if this dagger is removable. It probably isn't. I'm liking that she doesn't have high heels because the previous ones had the high heels and she couldn't stand. The cape looks attached by the shoulder, so it's not pegged in and falling out like the previous one. And hopefully this sword is going to be a lot more substantial than the previous one. But face sculpt is awesome. I love the texturing in the hair. And she got biceps. She got guns.
Yeah. Like Jane Foster.
Oh, God. That picture. Jeez, that picture of Natalie Portman. Speaking of Jane Foster, I thought this was going to... I almost thought they were just remolding the previous female Thor, or now they're calling her the Mighty Thor.
The Mighty Thor.
But again, double-jointed elbows and they're pinless. Pinless legs.
Now, if she has boot swivel, that would be awesome.
I don't think she's going to have boot swivel. I mean, look how the boot is up here and curves around. There's no boot cut there.
I've seen them do it, but I would not be shocked if they didn't.
And I will bet in this position she's actually using the cape as like a tripod.
Oh, yeah. I hope it's still a little bit soft.
Only if you use a hairdryer, my friend. I do like that opposed to the Doctor Strange figures, she can actually hit the pose by by putting the gaps in the little skirt thing. And looks like we got two helmetless one face sculpt as well. And that looks better than any Padme figure I've seen.
I'm hoping it's better in person. Because it almost looks like it doesn't have the digital face print.
This is the must-have figure from the Soul
that
set.
one's perfect.
I mean, even if you're not collecting MCU, this is... I am comfortable enough in my sexuality to say that this is a handsome-ass figure right here. A handsome figure of a handsome man.
Really good.
Again, pinless. The jeans look great. The texturing on there. Look at the veins in the forearms, man. I'm not able to read the comments. Anything good here should be knowing about? Rise of Cobra, Eccleston. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm a little late here. Eccleston was Destro. Yeah, he totally was great in that. Yeah, very good.
So Falcon and Jane had a relationship in the comic book. I think I heard someone talking about that.
Possibly. But look at his hair, man. The hair and the stubble. Yes, this is
perfect.
This is a great standalone figure. Whether you're going plot-wise or not, I can see this guy fighting. Hell, I can see this figure fighting my Power Ranger monsters type of thing, It's just... it looks like a fun guy. I like the shirt with the Tree of Life on it. The belt, even the belt buckle.
I think that's the best facial likeness they ever did so far for him.
I got so many damn Star-Lord figures, but he looks decent.
Yeah, I like the way this one looks too.
I like the redesigned Ravager jacket. I think that's the same picture. I mean, if you're going for this, if you're a Christopher Pratt fan, you'll be happy with it. And then there's this monstrosity of tackiness, awesome tackiness.
Which will look way better in the movie.
Probably.
Yeah, I'm going to have to definitely see this one in person.
Yeah. And then we get a prop of Mjolnir as well.
That makes noise and glows. And the cracks glow.
Like I said, for a movie wave, that's probably one of the nicer ones I've seen.
Oh yeah, I like that they're finally doing full movie waves and not throwing 3 random comic characters in.
I'll give you that. I mean, that was what was that? With the Sleepwalker and
Doctor
Despair.
Strange. I'm pretty sure there were tons of characters they could have threw in that, but they might have been spoilers.
That power armor, that armor for Thor is a little bit of a spoiler.
Oh no, I was talking about the Strange Wave.
Oh.
But they
Then-
wanted to get those comic characters out because people wanted them Sleepwalker and what's called.
Yeah. By the way, fun fact about Sleepwalker. The guy who created Sleepwalker, Bud Badowski, otherwise known as the guy who created Optimus Prime.
No.
And then, we ended it. We ended that little Thor run with Thor's hammer. Hasbro had another hammer to drop. So, if you are, I mean, I know everyone watching has probably not been living under a rock, but so we're not going to go into like the full details. Again, we're just going to look at these pictures and just say what we like, what we don't like. Not like, ooh, well, we didn't see this coming. We all know what's coming. We all know what's here. So don't worry. And how are we doing, T-Man? How am I doing on pacing, by the way?
Good.
All right. Let me know if I need to speed up, slow down. You got my throttle.
Faster.
That did not sound right.
Hurry up, get the pictures up there.
Boom.
Yeah, this is the best one. When I saw this, I was like, this is the only figure out of all the figures they showed that I want.
Really?
No, not really.
I do want this figure though, because this is how he looked in the comic, in the 1960s. Steve Ditko. I mean, there's a whole lot of stuff here I want. Like again, like from the accessories here, I love the stupid the dumb face sculpt. I like the tongue out thing. I want this figure, and I am so pissed it's a Walmart exclusive.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
This is an example of what I've been begging for forever. Like, it's a new figure with new sculpting and it's like updated like articulation and whatnot. It has two heads, two grabbing hands, or is one of them a fist?
One of those is a fist. I honestly think this right here, this body, I think that's the Hydra. I was almost thinking that was the Hydra Man body for a minute.
I think it's new.
You're right. Never mind. Because there's the ball torso right there. Again, he's got two face sculpts. This is from the 1960s art. You can look up his original comic view. But if you don't like that, you got this, and this looks absolutely fine.
Yeah, and he has a fully bendy wire tail.
Yep. And the thing is, though, with the other previous build figure, that was a different art style. That was like Todd McFarlane version of Spider-Man. So you can absolutely have both versions of Lizard, or technically all three versions of Lizard, just depending on what kind of artist, what era you want him to be.
Did he look like this on a 90s cartoon?
I think he looked like this in the 90s cartoon. He looked like this again in the 1960s comic. Like that. So.
And that animated series.
Yeah. But I mean, this looks great.
Yeah.
I mean,
and he has a real ab crunch with the diaphragm joint.
Yes. I would love so you're right. This is new, and I hope to see this again with larger figures. I absolutely hope to. And then I'm excited for this figure because we've been needing a new the last time a Toad came out was when Marvel Legends first came out, and he was a static figure. So
yeah. This figure has one issue that I guess we're going to hold to the end to talk about.
Well, the thing, if you are reading X-Men in the 90s, Toad led the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, and he looked like this. And we've got almost every character from that except her name was like Phantasma or something like that. I don't know.
Now, does he have two sets of hands?
I'm gonna hit on there real quick.
I know he has the two frogs.
Yeah. Lizard is not able to be pre-ordered yet. Walmart has not put the link up yet. Keep your eyes open for it. And we're gonna be talking about that.
Yes.
This one in particular, it stings because with Hulk, if you've ever picked up this Hulk figure, you can feel the damn weight in this. You feel where your money is going in this. That
No.
Captain America, it's got a whole lot of accessories. I mean, you do get the backdrop card. You get the stand.
This one is mind-boggling unless they don't think they can make any other figure with that body design.
So you do
And
get, it looks like you get 2 sets of hands. So he's got fists here.
two
You get
heads.
2 head sculpts. That is a killer head sculpt, I do have to say. Hopefully we'll see these.
No, those wasn't sets. Oh yeah, he does have 2 sets of hands. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm just saying he's got 2 sets of hands. I'm definitely seeing this. I think this is a new sculpt as well, because there's your diaphragm right there, as well as the ab crunch
Yep, and butterfly joints.
and butterfly joints. So he can hit
Oh,
these.
but look, it has pinned arms, so those aren't new.
Ooh,
Look,
that actually pinless legs, but yeah, that's actually kind of strange.
that
At
is
least
weird as shit.
At least they're colored, and you get 2 little toads.
Hmm.
I'm getting him, but it's going to be hurting to get him.
Right.
Because this will look great with a Brotherhood collection. I've got Magneto. I mean, I got the Family Values pack that's got Quicksilver, Scarlet Witch, Magneto. I've got that Mastermind figure that came out.
Wait, I can't remember. Was he 33 or 31?
He's like $34.
Yeah, he's one of these. Jay, this at GameStop is $31. I don't know how much. I think they're supposed to be 29.
I would love for a new Avalanche because he would look great with Pyro, and we need a new Blob figure and Destiny. I mean, I like my Brotherhood of Evil Mutants.
I don't know. Compared to this, even though this is reusing a whole bunch of stuff, this comes with a ton of accessories. That toad doesn't really come with much.
I'm absolutely with you. All right, next. I am so ticked off because this guy is a Target exclusive and is already sold out. So I got G.I. Joe'd on this one. This looks like a whole new trench. This is like a whole new trench coat. I love the hat. I thought they were reusing parts of the freaking Red Skull body. I was completely wrong. This looks almost all new. And why is this a Target exclusive?
Because it comes with a red pig.
It's the same Spider-Ham that came with Gwen before.
Right. And it didn't even need to come with them, and the price is so high. I think he's $31 too. And this isn't even in the special packaging.
And he only comes with 1 gun. He should be coming with. He should have 2 holsters because he came with the original Spider-Man Noir had dual revolvers. But
no, I don't know. In the movie, I don't even remember him using the gun in the movie.
No, he didn't. He actually didn't do too much in the movie. He just had to stand in the back and sound all angsty.
I would have loved it if they changed the boxes to be just regular rectangular.
Actually, what I heard one person say, "Why, if they're going to be doing this, why not just use the same boxes that they use for the Army Builder stuff?"
That or like the Fortnite stuff.
But he only comes with 1 set of hands, an extra head, the pistol, and Spider-Ham. He should be coming with whipping hands.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll go. All right. Next came
this. He has another head too.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got 2 heads. Then we got this gorgeous thing. It is overpriced, and I know I'm paying too much, and I've got him pre-ordered.
I didn't pre-order this yet. I kind of want that Venom because he's huge.
Well, Null is huge. This guy is going to be... they had a picture of him, and he's got 2 face sculpts. I mean, this is like Lord of Sauron of evil. I mean, if you didn't read the Maxi series, the event, this guy pretty much won for a little bit.
I need to watch it.
He is the symbiote god.
Wait, does he have a butterfly joint? I can't tell.
I don't think he's got a butterfly joint, but we got the pinless going on here, and this gorgeous muscle texture. The spider, the symbiote spider is embossed on there.
His knees kind of remind me of the Storm Collectibles, Ares.
I can see that. He's got the same presence. Yeah, there's no butterfly joint in there. This picture's money.
How much is this one?
This is like almost $80. But I mean, there is. Look at the muscle texture on here. And then we got this. I mean, this is the reuse of the movie Venom, which.
At first, I thought they smoothed it out, but they didn't.
Nope, they just redecoed it. We got the new head sculpt. I think that's a new head sculpt there. Same hands, but the slight retool for these wings. Well, I want to ask you, what do you think what can you speculate they could reuse these wings for?
Marvel wise,
the only thing I could think of is if you ever read a comic called Mutant X, where basically Havoc led to an alternate world. There was a version of Angel that had devil wings like this.
I actually read that.
That was one of those horrible books that I just got so vested in the story, like I had to see it all the way through.
Yeah, I didn't know. I was on a kick where I was collecting every X-Men book. I barely knew anything about Havoc. I just knew he was Scott's brother, so that made me interested. So then I was like really interested. I didn't know how his relationship was with who was it? It was like one of Jean Grey's clones?
Madeline Gray, yeah.
These wings are similar to Gamora or the Gargoyle figures, but it has an extra point of articulation.
It does? They can actually articulate?
Yeah, it bends in the middle.
Huh.
Like, not only do they fold outward like the Gargoyles figures, but in the center, it like folds in.
Let me scroll back there real quick.
I don't know, the way they have it, I couldn't tell that until they actually showed it.
I like that. Again, that's actually really well done. I wouldn't mind if NECA did that. Okay, texturing on the tongue looks great.
The paint.
I mean, this is a premium figure. It absolutely is.
Yeah. That with the wings, I can give you the $36 or.
But then that makes Null a $50 figure. I do like adding that joint there. He'll definitely take up a little less space on the shelf.
Do they have a splash page for Null where they show all the accessories on the one picture?
You mean like this one?
Yeah. So he doesn't have extra hands or anything.
He does not have extra hands, but I gotta say those face sculpts are money. They got a lot of redundant pictures on here. Sorry. Yeah. Okay, then we got these guys.
Want immediately. Soon as I saw that.
If I see this in the store, I'll pick it up. I didn't pre-order it.
I'll pre-order it.
I mean, photography-wise, this is great for having characters in the background. I think you had mentioned. I mean, look, they got the watch on him. I mean, everything. They're never going to reuse any of this sculpting, so this is hilarious.
Not unless they change the color of his shirt to something else.
And the Tom Holland one looks great.
Yeah, both of those faces look like the best.
That is. See, this just proves that Tom Holland is better than Chris Evans because he can be translated into action figure form.
And they give him a diaphragm joint at the top. I wonder if he has a waist.
He looks, dang it, man. He is a charming fellow.
Both of them have backpacks.
If I see him in the store, I'll pick him up. Oh, yeah. So he gets two. Parker gets 2 sets of hands, and he can face palm. That's great. That's absolutely great. Okay. Okay. I think Shardamus just reviewed this today.
Yeah.
I don't think this has been available for pre-order yet.
I think I might have it on pre-order.
Maybe it's on Amazon. I'm still debating about getting this one, but again, this would go great. This would go phenomenal with that lizard figure. Let's put it that way. It's that same era. This is where you can see the money because again, he's got all the accessories. He's got every hand that you could want. You get the
And
spider.
what they're not showing you is he has 2 sets of the web wings.
Mm-hmm.
And two webs. This is the example of what I've been begging for a minute. Well, I said they should just give you every pair of hand you need, the webs, everything you would need to make it a perfect Spider-Man. And they did that. The only thing that it doesn't have is an unmasked face sculpt.
Did you see the Shardamus video today?
Yeah.
If you got the other Parker, you're fine. Because with that Spider Sense picture is the same paint as this.
Which is crazy. And they've been needing to give us the web holding hands. Like they got another Spider-Man that's coming with those webs, but he doesn't have web holding hands. So I'm like,
so yeah, this is you got fists, you got web crawling, web holding, and flipping. This is money.
Oh, Benjamin is hard passing on wood. Oh, what this doesn't have is the drop down hips for some crazy reason.
Right, but I think Shardamus got him into some great poses. I absolutely recommend his reveal review of this.
Super cool of Hasbro to call everybody but me.
I know. This is probably the weakest of the releases.
On Amazon, I do have that amazing Fantasy Spider-Man on pre-order.
Okay, I'll go hit Amazon for that.
Let me see if it's still available.
Point. I mean, this is a cool fit. It looks cool, but I see no reason for this.
It is not.
Okay, this is just a pure cash grab. Repaint.
Yeah, this is the one. It has those webs, but no web holding in.
So, well,
and it's using the old Spider-Man body, like the 2099 body.
No, this looks retro. That's the diaphragm right there.
But it has a regular waist swivel.
Oh, and there's the pins.
Yeah, the retro one has an ab crunch. Oh, it's that Oh no, he has an ab crunch. What? It looked like he had a diaphragm in one of those pictures.
He did have a diaphragm. Isn't that the diaphragm right there? Oh no, right there's the ab crunch. But
yeah, this is definitely the 2099 body. It's not even the that Superior Octopus or whatever his name was.
I know what you're talking about. But yeah, this is the easy pass for me. If you're a completionist, go for it. But I see no reason.
I'm not getting that.
Pre-ordered.
Him, he will be an in-store impulse, and I'll never see it.
D Amazing did a great. D Amazing did the release of this one. So of course, he's like the best toy commercial anybody could ask for. So,
and those, what do they call
Waldos?
They are expensive.
No, this looks absolutely perfect.
What I didn't realize while they were doing their little event, they're showing all of these figures and none of them have Build-A-Figure.
That's correct. That Null, I think they were originally going to do this as a wave, and Null was going to be the Build-A-Figure.
That would make sense.
But then they decided to put the wings on Venom.
I kind of wish they did do that because then they would be regular price.
I'm absolutely with you on that. Boog Knights from ACBA. He did the reveal of this one. He did a overly thorough, I think, expose on it. She looks great.
She looks. I don't like that costume at all.
I don't like the costume, but the figure as a figure, it's a solid figure. It's kind of like
I'm pretty. She's gonna
like
be good.
Ravager.
She has the pinless elbows and all that.
Mm-hmm. And this Mary Jane head looks great.
Yep, super bright strawberry shortcake red hair.
I'm looking at her. I'm sorry. I'm looking at this like I was looking at that Ravager Thor. I have no idea the context. I don't care the context. It just looks like a good figure. And this Spider-Man is holy hell. When I was watching his review, all I could say is if you haven't gotten the retro Spider-Man, you might be seeing a blowout market on them once people start getting this guy.
Right, because you will not need it anymore. Now that Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man has a disc hinge. This one, I can't remember. Jiggy Boog didn't actually show how the articulation works. He just showed them in poses.
True. No, Boog does not. But look, we got toe joint.
Yeah.
We got boot cut. We got toe joint. We got pinless arm.
Both of them have 3 sets of hands and unmasked faces.
Yep. This is the same face sculpt. If you had gotten that 2-pack with the other Mary Jane, it's just a better painted version. I do like the cocked eyebrow.
I sold that one, but this one is seeming better. Definitely.
I mean, dude, he's ripped.
Yeah. This is prime Spider-Man.
Yeah. I mean, there's some nice thing. I like these little anklets on her, on the base of her costume, little bell bottoms.
That's the main thing I dislike.
It's just to give it a little bit of flair from the basic female buck.
It probably looks good in the comic, but I don't like that.
I mean, she's got. We got we got wall crawling hands on both. We got flipping hands on both. Guarantee we'll be seeing this body as another Ghost Spider very soon. Pre-ordered. I got her pre-ordered. This pack. And once again, the redundant pictures. Man, it's almost 10 o'clock. We're just talking hazard. We're just talking. This was already been announced. I have some regret of not getting this 2-pack because I do like
selling it. Who was selling it?
Amazon and you.
Oh, did I pre-order? I don't think I pre-ordered. Her face is beautiful.
Well, his face is great. Look at that. Look at that grimace. And then the non-grimace.
Yeah, but he's not beautiful.
She looks beautiful. I love this web effect. I absolutely adore it.
Yeah, they're doing they did the digital face print on her, even though she's a comic character.
Yep. Still no bendy on the tentacles, but it's like maybe if he goes on clearance, which I strongly doubt, but
oh yeah. You couldn't even find the regular Dr. Octopus. The single release.
I'm doing some picking and choosing here.
I don't see this set on Amazon.
I'm just bringing this up here. Mezco is a thing. I know Matt
loves them.
Matt loves them.
Especially the Rumble Society.
And they
he's
just
even
did the whole
branching off into figures
I know we know Matt got
Mezco.
the Murder Hornet Krieg. D Amazing did a great breakdown of it. It's not my personal thing. Is it your personal thing, T?
I would definitely take it for free.
Do you see yourself buying this?
Not currently.
There we go. That's all I need to know. So it's a thing. Look up if you really want a good breakdown.
Oh.
Look up The Amazing's review.
Well, I think it was
Matt may even put a
definitely
video up. We're not sure.
it was amazing, except the way the neck articulation works.
I'm going to mention this because I do like the McFarlane 40K figures. I actually think so. This is something I probably am going to buy. I am glad they're breaking into the Chaos Marines. These are lovingly brutal figures.
This channel I watch called Flash Gets, they have like a parody character of him. Well, the people and the Marine people.
Okay. And we got the Dark Angels, which is another chapter of Space Marines. So, I mean, yes, it's a Space Marine. It's got some really cool detail to it. I do want this, and we got an artist proof of another Chaos Marine, which hasn't come out yet, which I will probably buy because they look good.
Pickles go rotten. Should be reading this.
What happened?
Saying all I see is pickles go rotten comments.
I need a Warhammer. The female Power Ranger figures are great.
Are they double pinless yet?
Not yet. I've been, as I've been mentioned before, of holding off on a lot of the McFarlane DC figures. I have been great of holding off on the McFarlane DC figures. I passed on Superboy Prime. I passed on Swamp Thing. So I've been passing things left and right. Well, Mac, you can't say a damn thing. But they are.
That gray figure, I just seen him tonight.
Oh, cool. I can believe
the
it.
one that looks like has a grappling gun.
The Batman?
It was at GameStop.
Oh.
No, the Marine.
Oh gosh. But now they're doing this.
Oh.
This is my boy. This was I loved Kyle Rayner as Green Lantern. It was probably, I love some of the secondary DC characters. I love Wally West as the Flash. That was some of the best written Flash ever. But Kyle Rayner, when they made Kyle Rayner into Green Lantern, of turning Hal Jordan evil, starting Green Lantern on a complete blank slate of a guy who had no business being Green Lantern, I have a lot of endearment to this character, and I'm happy to see him getting a decent figure. I'm not getting this. He's not doing the side eye. I hope he comes with some really cool constructs.
Only because the eyes are white. But I like the face, the mouth sculpt.
So this is one that definitely has my attention. And
yeah, boy. I should have filmed this toy hunt. I seen Aquaman tonight too.
Okay.
The classic.
3-0 is doing another Iron Man. Are you buying it, T?
No.
Okay. Womack will buy 3. It's 3-0. No. It's Iron Man. It's going to be expensive. It looks gorgeous. It will probably be.
Oh, that does look gorgeous. The leg
will be impeccable.
Right there. Iron Man that can kick up 90 degrees. I love it. Actually, that one picture looks like more than 90. Oh, there we go. There we go. That one superhero landing was looking sloppy at first.
Yeah. There's not really much more to say. It's 3-0, and after me finally getting my first 3-0 figure, I see what all the hype is about. I see where the money is. I can't afford their other stuff. I'm jealous for those who can. Those Optimus Primes look beautiful, and I'm sure having this in hand, you will be very happy.
Thank you, G Tony, because I have 3-0 figures because of him.
Speaking of Hasbro did another announcement. We have starting off with Marvel Legends. You forgot that we also do usually talk and dominate with Transformers. We got to talk about this guy.
I think he's beautiful. Beautiful.
Nobody was asking for him. Probably one of the least remembered characters from this line. Honestly, if I heard that they were making Galaxy Force Cybertron figures, I mean, they made the Cybertron Prime. If they said we were going to make more figures, this guy would be very low down my list. I think I would have preferred a Leo Breaker next, or Master Megatron, Crumple Zone. I mean, there's a lot of good designs from this line. This was not a good design.
For me, I have the opposite feeling. You see that ad section on the original?
No. I'm talking about the character model. I'm talking about the character in general. I'm not talking about the toy. I'm talking about.
Well, the toy looked exactly like the cartoon. Well, the cartoon,
right? But I'm just saying, if you told me, hey, we're revisiting this line, this guy would not be on my priority list by far.
Probably not mine, but probably a ton of other people, because everybody wanted him to be giant like he was in the cartoon.
And that's the thing.
And I definitely, I had one problem with the original toy. The fact that, well, two, the wrist didn't rotate and it didn't have ankle pivot. If it had those two things, that would have been the best Transformer ever back then to me, because the ab crunch was crazy. I just used to love posing him with pelvic thrust pose because of the ab crunch.
I've had time to think about this guy. And it's like, once again, it's like the whole thing of taking him out of context. This is a goddamn gorgeous robot. I actually want to start off with the alt mode still sucks, but they've made some improvements to the alt mode that make it a better thing. This being able to rotate, he can use the buzzsaw more. I mean, it's a giant, crazy construction vehicle. It still is nothing in context, but it's a giant, crazy construction vehicle.
I love that the saw and shovel can break up and become part of his arms.
This is what I'm talking. This is exactly where I'm going to go with. This mode was never used in the show. The concept of this, though, is great. It is the worker mode, and they ran with it. And this is probably one of the biggest improvements of this versus the old toy. Is this mode feels so much more significant. Yeah. This looks like a getting down to business mode.
You can relate this to the ape mode for Optimal Optimus. He never needed to turn into that.
Well, not even that though. You got to remember, in context, this guy was on a planet of construction workers. This is a construction worker mode.
Mm-hmm. And he's lowered to the ground so he can dig crap up.
Well, think about it. You look at the whole context. The shoulder cannons. Okay, he would use that to blast stones, then scoop them around, cut the pieces into smaller. Blast the stone, cut the pieces into smaller pieces, and then use the shovel to move them around. Like, that all makes sense. And then, yes, he then brutes up. He then turns into this bigger warrior mode.
The one disappointing thing to me is the original was, I had to be over 12 inches tall. Huh? And it was $40, and the little saw weapon had electronic lights and sounds.
They took out the force chip gimmick, and they took off the minicon.
Right. I forgot about the minicon.
At this price, he definitely should have come with the minicon.
Yeah.
I like the fact of being able to carry I like the fact of being able to carry the weapon on his back.
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised they didn't have a picture of the Prime carrying this, because in the Cybertron Galaxy Force cartoon, he would let Prime use this weapon for his final attack.
Pickles asks, are we getting Lightyear figures? I doubt it, unless McFarlane makes some.
I saw the picture of the jet, and his jet looks pretty good.
Oh yeah, the jets all look awesome, even the Hot Wheels ones.
Yeah. So I gotta say again, just coming back to this. At first, I wasn't interested in this. I have kind of hyped it up after looking at it more objectively. I see a lot more to this figure, and there's a lot more love to it. I mean, this mode is basically him turned around.
Yeah, even the
But
head. I thought the fingers were individually articulated, but it looks like all in one scoop.
so it's cool.
Yeah, I want it. I just wish it wasn't $40 more than the typical Titans. Even Zarek, it was only 160.
There's more. I had to say right now, and there's a ton of bullshit going on now with shipping. The Shanghai port is getting shut down again from another COVID outbreak. So that means all imports are coming to a standstill. That is the largest port in China. And then there's supposed to be a rumored dock, a strike at the dock. So
Nice.
yeah. Kang's Toys. This is the gorilla and the rapid. This is not the gorilla, but if this just wasn't in Predaking colors, I'd probably be all over this just as a robot. We keep coming back to this, and I keep saying this is the most ambitious combining figure I have ever seen. Stylized or not, I got to give him credit. The fact that the feet are both have a foot mode, a wolf mode, and a robot mode. That his hands turn into robot claws. Everything about this combiner is a robot, and it's just crazy. And it is a jumbled mess.
What other Lightyear is there, Smoky Blizzard?
Yeah,
they look cool. I'm just, since I'm not getting them, I don't really have anything to say. Besides, they do look good. The arms look to have the same problem, the combined mode arms, as some of the older Predakings, where it barely looks like it can bend.
3-Zero's got more stuff coming. More movie stuff.
Wait, they're doing RC?
Yeah. So we got Bumblebee, we got the Prime, we got Jetfire.
Wow.
Prime's gonna be a really that Prime is. I mean, again, after handling that Bumblebee, I cannot wait for this Prime.
Wait, how much is that Prime?
It's like $75-$80 on Big Bag Toy Store. Look at those. Look at that.
Yeah, I wasn't interested at first, but now I think I am.
Another Prime, another Megatron. I mean, they look great together.
Greetings, old friend.
I mean,
yeah, I didn't even know.
I'm curious what they're going to do with Shockwave.
Make a perfect movie version that doesn't transform.
Pretty much. And that is honestly all the major news this week. I mean, there's some really good stuff. Hasbro absolutely killed it again. You know, third party was quiet, and there's going to be a G.I. Joe thing coming up again soon, I believe.
Yeah, I saw that.
So, once again, Hasbro pissed me off with exclusives. I mean, I was able to snag the Strange one, but I had to pay shipping on it, so I paid more than I should have. And
I would love. Did Hasbro ever themselves advertise the Mezco figures? The
Yes,
Mezco G.I. Joe?
not the Mezcos. No, the three. They've advertised 3-0, but not Mezco. We did have in the notes a slight discussion topic about with this, especially with the Spider-Man thing going down there. Is this the end of the Build-A-Figure that they're just going to do doing packs and 2-packs and maybe put what was supposed to be the Build-A-Figure?
See, my problem with that the thing that I've been preaching for years is if they charge maybe $5 more and gave us every single accessory we need. Now for the certain characters like the Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man, that's perfection. Like it has new articulation and every single accessory you would need. But then you have like the Noir, and he barely comes with anything, but the price is still high and it doesn't come with a Build-A-Figure. That I don't like. The Spider Ham is definitely not worth that. And
No.
if that did make the price go up, screw Spider Ham.
We already got one. It wasn't even.
It was last year.
No, it was about 2-3 years ago. I was still living in Clayton when that figure came out.
No, the Into the Spider-Verse one came out last year.
That came out.
Time is flying, but it was like the beginning of last year.
No. Nope. First Marvel Legends.
It was last year. 2021 January. I got my reviews.
Sure. Yeah, 2021. Never mind. You're right.
So
yeah, that was part of the Stiltman wave. Sorry.
No, that wave did fly off the shelf. Like it came and went. I never seen any of those shelf warming. So maybe that's why they think they need to give us a Spider Ham. But if they flew off the shelf, everybody has them.
Here's what I predict is going to happen. We're going to get another two. We're going for the next one. The 2-pack is going to be Penny Parker and a huge SPI spider robot. That's going to be this size.
They mentioned in the live stream that they gave us Penny, and I was like, "What do they mean?"
They gave us a spider, but it was a comic spider, not Into the Spider-Verse spider.
Yeah, so I'm super confused what they're talking about, unless they mean some type of kids toy line that we just totally didn't pay attention to.
There was a kids version of. I know that did come out. I do remember that.
But I wouldn't even associate that with Marvel Legends.
Nope.
It couldn't have been that good because I haven't seen anybody talking about that figure.
Nope. It was kind of like with that Hulkbuster that you could put figures in.
Not posable at all.
Nope. Kind of like a Titan. But so that's what I think. I'm thinking if they keep this direction of no Build-A-Figure, because holy crap, with the sealed boxes, they'll just be pilfered.
I don't know. I think they are going to keep Build-A-Figures, but they just didn't do it for this Spider-Man wave.
We'll see.
Or they're testing to see like, oh, look at them spend all this money on a regular ass wave, plus spend a whole bunch of money on the Build-A-Figure we were going to give them for free.
Well, in this case, we're not. If you add up this wave, not including not including the exclusives of Noir and the Lizard's retro card, but not including Noir. You add up this wave, it's still costing more than a normal wave. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie. When I did the pre-orders, it was about $200.
Yeah, it's almost as much as a Transformer wave, where you have to get the 4 deluxes the 3 core class, 2 Voyagers, and 2 leaders, and not
Hopefully, we don't get
including
as
the
much
commander.
disappointment. But that being said, we got any questions from the peanut gallery from our amazing people here in the chat? I've been trying to stay since I was running the web thing. I couldn't talk too much about the comments.
The Fortnite boxes are pretty soon going to have no window. They're trying to get rid of, because dumb people are ripping heads off and whatnot. They're trying to get rid of the windows, and also the window with no plastic.
It's just begging for it.
Yeah,
all you need to do is walk up to one of those figures with a pair of Gundam clips, and you get yourself a new toy.
The first wave of Fortnite didn't even have tape on it.
Right, they were just all like the weapons were just all bundled up in paper.
Yeah, the boxes had no tape on it, so you could just open them up. They have tape on them now, though. I wonder, was that a mistake?
You look at figures like TNTina, she didn't have a window, and
Right.
the other one that had was it not Ripley?
The shark.
No, I was gonna say the girl who's with the puffball thing.
You could see her.
Oh, okay.
She made me forget her name. Sky and Ollie. But Jules, she didn't have a window because that was an online exclusive. Yeah, opening the box and seeing the weapons and the tissue wrap, it just instantly feels like, let me just throw all this in the recycling. It has no collective value, it feels like.
Well, you know what though? Okay, let's talk about that. I'm not a mint and sealed box collector, obviously. But with some figures, I still got the boxes. Like the high-end figures, my Storm collectibles, my imports. My NECA figures, I still have the boxes because they're so collector-friendly. I could put everything back for storage. I almost feel obligated on keeping those boxes because of that.
Yeah.
When my Lightning collection first came out, I actually was kind of pack-ratting those boxes for a while because I love the art on them. Again, the storage. Finally, I did trash them. The one thing about these kind of boxes is I have no emotional attachment to it.
All right.
It's begging for me to tear it open, get up my figure out, and chuck the box.
And there's like nothing on that box that makes it special, like some type of detailed bio or whatever.
Like this, wow, I bought a second one because it looks so damn good in the packaging.
Right.
You know what else looks? I mean, you're talking about Marvel Selects. Marvel Selects look great in their packaging.
They do.
That's
what these remind me of.
But it's that Captain America. Tell me that does not look amazing just as it is. You just stick a tack in your wall and hang that on there.
Maybe I should. But I like the paint, like staring at it, seeing that they actually painted inside his muscle detail.
That's why I said it worked on me, man. Look, I got conned. I got conned horribly.
Oh, that has the same thing. The paint over the top of the body. It's not just plain green.
The Hulk?
Yeah.
I mean the pants have got the additional painting. He's got a little bit of he's got 2 hues of green highlighted on them.
Oh, I see it now that you have it up close.
So now I will say this is not the best Hulk figure. Because the problem with this is this hair here, he can't look up. I know I'm doing a little mini review right now. Sorry. So I still like the 80th anniversary Hulk as a figure better, but of course this paint deco looks so much nicer. I have every version, almost every version of this mold, with the exception of the SDCC one and the composite Hulk, where he's like half red, half green, because I thought that was completely pointless. But I've got the Red Hulk. I've got the Maestro. I've got the Gray Hulk. I've got the 80th anniversary one with the jacket on it. So I like this mold. In fact, I kind of want that. They made a Juggernaut. There's a Juggernaut KO using this mold that I kind of want to get on AliExpress because this mold is that good.
They need to. Was there a popular Marvel Legends Juggernaut?
Well, the Build-A-Figure one, and there was the one that came with the Colossus 2-pack.
No, I mean like retro style.
No, they haven't done a retro style one, but they did the one with the Colossus 2. I mean, they've done that. They did the Build-A-Figure and re-released it with the.
I still need that Colossus 2-pack. I thought I would see it cheap, and I didn't.
Nothing disappeared like that, man.
It was still on the line for regular retail for a minute, but I haven't bought it. Trying to be cheap.
That Colossus figure, perfect.
Yeah, I don't have a classic Colossus.
Does anyone have the KO lead paint? Oh, is the KO have lead paint?
Good.
It's from AliExpress, so I would probably open it up and leave it in my garage for about an hour and a half. Let it breathe.
Don't scratch it and then chew under your fingernails.
Or don't chew on your figures.
That too.
See if Zero here, he'd turn this into he'd probably freeze frame this and make this into a GIF.
I'm happy to see when they put that paint on the figures, that jacks the price up too.
Oh no. These anniversary, I have zero desire for the Iron Man one though, because the Iron Man one is complete reuse. I mean, okay, this is reuse too, but the Iron Man one is like we just got that Iron Man.
Yeah, that was unnecessary.
I get why they did it.
Yeah,
I would have held off. I would have held off on the other Iron Man and not released it with the Iron Man group if they knew that what they're gonna do. But
yeah, they had no choice. They gotta give us the main Avengers and Hulk and Spider-Man.
Well, this is Iron Man, Hulk, Captain America, Toad. That was the first wave of Marvel Legends. Period.
When did Thor come back? When did Thor come
out? Series 3, I think. Thank you, Winston. Thank you. You were always amazing with that.
Maybe I should do that.
Yeah, T-Man, hit the like button. I appreciate to all 25 people who have been sticking around. It is almost 10:30, so I think on that note, we have done mini reviews. We have talked toys. We have sang praise to Hasbro. We even mentioned a little bit of McFarlane just to annoy Womack. And
Hail Hasbro.
Hail Hasbro. Hi there, everybody. Hail Hasbro. Now I'm going to cook me a steak on my propane grill. Wait, that did not work.
Totally different character. Wow. Last year's Miles Morales from Into the Spider-Verse is $88 on Amazon.
What?
I might sell him if somebody was dumb enough to pay that much.
I might sell. I mean, it's a great figure, but yeah, when I got my freaking Sentinel, yeah. All right. So that being said, again, TMN978, links down below. You should know who he is. Again, hit Trustarscreamer on Instagram. All you wrestling fans, or again, I'll be on Pake for Life's channel this Saturday talking wrestling. And that being said, got anything you want to throw in there, man?
No, I didn't film nothing. The stuff that's still in my haul, I might have a review for at some point.
Please buy the shirts. Please get the 1/112 scale Dave shirt. And until next time, we love you all. We appreciate you all. We'll see you next Thursday. Good night.
Peace.